Hey, look, we got faces.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. I've changed things up. I forgot I had this layout. It will be updating it, but this will be the vibe for our tea dates. Honestly, I like it because my tea dates are supposed to spotlight South African talent and creators. And why is this name hovering in front of your face? Let me delete that. So yes, welcome. I get to introduce one of my oldest time friends, which is how long have we known each other?
Wasn't it one of the icon events at Emperor's?
Oh, isn't that 5 years ago ish?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
How long we are.
my realization that Empress had a parking lot. It was and also
Yeah.
that whole weird entrance place. I didn't even know that existed. I was like, oh, there's more to this place that isn't casino.
Yeah.
But yeah, welcome. Meet Allanimemag. This is the face behind the thing. Except now we have a face. Didn't used to have a face.
No, I've shared my face a few times. But
Remember, like way back when, before everything got shut down for some bizarre reason, all you had was like Allanimemag, and you were just like that icon. Yeah, wait, okay.
Yeah.
Actually, let me show people your icon.
Yeah.
So this was
my main icon.
Where's the icon? Where did the icon go?
It's on Facebook.
I see boobs. My bad. Let me find Allanimemag Facebook. All about anime and manga.
Yeah.
Please just go away. Okay. So yeah, this used to be like the only thing you saw from this woman ever.
Yeah, and then Facebook deleted my Facebook page. I had over 10,000 followers.
So rude.
And then I went, bugger that. People should actually know about me a little bit. So if it ever gets taken away again.
So fun fact. Fun fact. I think it was at Empress. No, it wasn't at Empress Palace. I think it was at Geek Fest or something. And this Japanese like media people were like taking interviews, blah blah blah, and I'm like, this is who you should interview, and I dragged them to you, and they were like, oh yeah, so how many followers do you have and stuff, and you just casually was go 10,000 or something, and they were like, how many?
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. I think it's especially
not anticipate that.
No, it's because you're like such an unassuming person, and you're so chill and you're so friendly. Like you'd be sort of like, people will look at you and you go like, yeah, this is just a con goer, like a nerdy con goer, but not someone who has 10,000 followers on anything.
And that was amazing, especially considering I only shared screenshots with stupid captions.
Why did Facebook shut you down? I was so dumb.
Basically a copyright strike. But for that, they're supposed to like give you multiple notices and warnings and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I literally opened my account one day to a notice that the page has been taken down.
So rude.
Yeah.
But it's
learned my lesson. But I'm like, I didn't do anything. I used everything in the fair use policy and guide.
Like, someone got mad and was like, hey.
I was so irritated. I was like, really? I'm telling people where they can legally read the stuff, where they can legally watch it, why they should watch it, why they should read it. Like, really? I got so irritated. I'm like, I'm using it with fair use in mind. So, but I have to say, I was very disheartened after that, and I've not put in as much effort and energy as I used to.
Yeah, you did seem to have like a lot of stuff before. Like every other day, it would just be a post popping up on my feed. I'm like, oh, cool. Now it feels like Facebook's hiding your shit from me, which is maddening.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. Although the algorithm on Facebook is a nightmare. It's difficult to get anything out.
Yep, that's fair.
And I see you going on a liking spree there.
Listen. I am teaching my algorithm what I like, okay? And it needs to know that I want to see all Allanimemag stuff, so it just has to deal with it. Anyway, so while I totally did not get distracted there, tell me, my friend, now that we're into the interview part of this, how did you get into doing this? Was this just like this was like, I want to be nerdy online, so I'm going to make a group and be nerdy about it. Like, how did you get into it?
Okay, so basically, I have to go back to origin story. So
We're getting into the origin story.
the origin story. So basically, I found out about anime when Animax came onto DSTV. Like, I can even remember the announcement magazine from DSTV.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, animation, this seems interesting, a new animation channel. At the time, I think I was about 15. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's like another Disney or something like that. And we get the channel, mind blown. It's adult content. Helsing absolutely ruined me with the vulgarity and the gore and the language. I was like, oh, this
It's
is definitely not what I'm used to.
Yeah, Helsing and Castlevania have the same vibes.
Yeah. So instantly hooked, instantly loved it. And then the channel went away. And I was like, okay, where else can I get anime? Where else? So then it started like the dodgy stores at the flea markets and the external handovers and or wasn't even externals at that point. It was CDs, like burnable DVDs, and just
I don't
asking,
know if
right?
I'm allowed to put this on YouTube. I feel like I'm allowing
No,
people to like.
it's the whole thing. It comes down to the promotion of legalized content. It's part of the history
Yeah, to be
because
fair, like back then it was so hard to find
you
anything.
you
For,
could not
yeah,
get anything legal in our country. It was so hard,
which
which
makes
then
sense for South Africa.
exactly, which is why I eventually started up all about anime and manga because I was like, hang on,
Mm.
if I'm so desperate to find this stuff. And I'm so desperate to find fellow fans and the rest of the community
Mm-hmm.
that I started up my Twitter account and the Facebook page. And then I went, hang on, I kind of want to do a bit more than that. And I want to kind of share where we can get the stuff legally and like actually connect with one another. Maybe
Mm.
find a bit of merch or something. Maybe possibly source manga because this was even before the bookstores would even stock manga.
Yeah.
It was such a oh no, people aren't interested in that. People aren't going to read that. Even when I was working at a bookstore, we had, I think it was about 3 manga titles, and
Mm.
the owner was like, it doesn't sell, we're not going to stock anymore. Yeah. And I was like, please, please. No, it doesn't.
And now you can find it at store books, boys and girls.
Exactly.
I think one of
So,
the
massive progress there.
back when I was in high school, I think I got most of my manga at there was like this little shopping center literally
Mm.
across the road from my school. So like you could literally cross the road and you're in the shopping center.
Ah,
And
you
they
lucky
had like this, it was great, it was wonderful. And then when you're a bit older and you realize you're actually quite gay, down the road from us there was a fire station, and we would just, these horny teenagers would go and watch the hard people at work for no reason whatsoever, guys. Anyway,
They were motivating you to look towards your future prospects.
we went there to thank them for their service. All right. Anyway, but we went to across the road in the shopping center there, and I remember because it was right next to a liquor store, and I always feel very awkward because I'd be like, I swear I'm not going to the liquor store. I just want to go to the secondhand bookstore, and I'll make it very obvious that I'm going to the bookstore, not the fucking liquor store. And I would dig and dig and dig behind these books, and they'll have like new stock coming in because people would just donate books there, or they bought new books or whatever. And it was great because I was just like, I would find these manga, but they're all out of sync. So I would find like 3 of One Piece, but it would
Oh,
be
you were
like number
One Piece.
4, number 45, and number like 400. I'm joking, it wasn't 400, but you know what I mean.
Yes, no. I love secondhand bookstores. They are so underappreciated and undervalued. But yeah, there's no consistency with them at all. Like, you were lucky you could get the big titles like One Piece.
I mean, to be fair, because they were like there, it was always like a roulette as to what you get. I was introduced to interesting titles I wouldn't have otherwise. Like Ghost
True.
Hunt was something that
enjoyed
I
Ghost
found.
Hunt.
It's so good. Nana was another one that I found, which
I
was
still
like,
need to have a look at Nana. Like, it's on my to watch list and on my to read list, but I'm like, I feel I need to be mentally prepared for that. That's not just a 10 minutes one
I don't know.
afternoon. Okay,
I
I'll
don't
do
know how to
it.
tell you this. I don't know if you can feel the vibe, but I am definitely judging you with my whole chest right now. Like Nana is. I cosplayed Nana. Like Nana marked my everything. Like
It's definitely on high there on my to watch list and my to read list. But I don't just want to go in and skip my way through because I'm like, nah, I'm not in the mood for this. Like, I've started it a few times and then I'm like, okay, I'm not quite in the mood. And I don't just want to force my way through it and then just go, okay. Like, I actually want to enjoy
I had
because
like
I
a
know it is a phenomenal piece.
I had like a bit of an intrusive thought. It's like, so what you're saying is anime is like sex. You can't force yourself. You need to be sure you're in the mood for that specific type of sex.
Kinda. And you want to put this on YouTube, definitely not for kids.
It's not. None of my content is for kids. Thank you very much. Like even my Discord server is like adults only. Like if I find out you are a child and you are in like this is my disclaimer, if you are a child, do not interact with my content. It is not for you. Once you reach 18, fine. If you still remember who I am and I'm still
Yeah.
relevant, come back. But until then,
Why won't you be relevant?
time moves
Long-term
fast in media.
long-term goals.
Look, listen, time moves fast in media. Like I don't plan. I don't actively plan to be relevant forever. But like as long as I keep finding something interesting, I'll just keep going, you know. Like T-Days has been something I wanted to do for a long time, but the idea of it was it was kind of mixed matched with two things. I've always wanted to spotlight South Africans. I never really thought about how. But I really wanted to because people are like, oh, you know, America's so great, or Canada, blah, 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 and overseas people are so much better. And I'm like, okay, but have you met...
Yeah.
Like, we have our own, like, prosthetics makers. People don't know that.
We have amazing talent. And
We
people
have...
don't realize.
We have... Our cosplayers are so good that they've, like... For the championships of cosplay, dominated every single time.
They really have.
Yeah,
And we have more like limited materials and stuff. So the fact that they do so well is amazing.
We don't have stuff. Like, we have to, like, scrounge to find stuff that would work. I think, what were the actual stats? I could be wrong, but I do believe it was the last 3 times we went for the championships of cosplay. Twice we came first.
Yeah.
And the third time we came second, but that's just by 0.5 of a point.
Was
we
it that
came.
close?
It was that close.
Oh my
Point
gosh.
0.5 of a point. We came
That's
second.
insane.
South Africa's like we aren't. There's a sort of like idea that South Africans, because we're in a third world country, are not that great, and I feel that thinking has influenced South Africans. Like South Africans thinks we're not that great, and I'm like, I've always wanted to spotlight South Africa because I see the talent. I see like local businesses that are doing stuff that, heck, international people want. You know?
Exactly.
So I'm like, I've always wanted to do that. So I've always wanted to spotlight South African talent. That's been something I've wanted to do for about 5 years. And then never got around to it because I was like for my anxiety being like, was just like, oh, how do I talk to these big people and be like, hey, do you
Can
wanna
you breathe,
talk to?
please?
Would you wanna talk to me? Oh, because I wanna simp at you publicly, like, oh, pretty. So that was one, and second, I didn't have a platform. I didn't have Twitch. I barely had Instagram. I think at that point I only had like a Facebook, which I
Yeah.
didn't know what I was doing with. I was just like posting random shit. So yeah, now that I have a platform, I've always wanted. I was like, I'm gonna do it. I had an
I'm glad
original.
so.
The original idea for tea dates was to have people come up and we'll sit and talk. So it's less like an
Yeah.
interview and more of a chat. Which honestly,
Yeah.
this is meant to be an interview, but honestly, we've just been chatting. And the tea date itself was supposed to be like have certain concepts that we will talk about around that interview. So it would be me and a couple of other people, and we will talk. And that's why
Yeah.
there was a lot of adjusting around, because it wasn't meant for one-on-one. It was meant for like me with a bunch of people, and we sit and talk
Okay.
about like fan fiction. Like earlier just before stream, you were talking about
With
how
passion
the
projects.
synopsises like could just be 20 different manga all at once. Yeah.
Yeah. Where they all follow the same, like this is the introduction. We've got copy, paste, minor tweak.
Minor tweak. The name, the hair color, the eyes. Sometimes even the hair color and the eyes are the same.
Yeah, yeah. And the villainess always has like that. It used to be pink hair, but it's kind of changed to red hair.
Uh-huh.
And then for a brief moment it went to purple hair.
There was also like the classic villainess, which was gold hair with the curls. Do you
Yes.
remember?
Oh, yes. Ah,
With
love
the
that.
really, really sharp eyes and
Okay.
the really big
Yeah,
curls
yeah, yeah.
and the
Like
poof
you would see them
dress.
on and you'd be like, nope, they are the villain. They are the one to watch out
You
for.
look, they show up with the ah ha 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 with the fan with the fluffles on the, and you're
I
just
love
like,
that.
when
Yes,
I tell
iconic.
you, I nom that content. Okay, like I know you call it brain dead content. I high key enjoy it. That is for people
I
like
didn't say it
me.
wasn't enjoyable. It's just something you don't have to focus on. You don't have to pay attention to the nuance. And like this line can change the plot in 5, 6, 7 episodes. Or this nuance actually means something else when you get the full context. No, I don't want that all the time. Sometimes I just want to be able to sit back, put it on, and just enjoy it. I don't have to think my way through it.
That's fair. But because of the whole villainous and saintess fucking manga store web comic stuff
Mhm.
going on, that actually devolved into a subcategory of it
Yes.
that now it is a big fave of mine, which is, oh no, I've reincarnated as the villainess.
Okay. I'm actually drafting a post at the moment where it is my top 10 villainesses, which is just from the reincarnated as a villainess.
Sorry, Jean, you get out of here, you. Gina's like, oh, really big curls. Did not see that coming, going in that direction. Yes, in they also had big assets up top, okay? Though they got the big bouncies up top as well,
Yeah,
as far as I remember.
they have massive plot, okay? If we're gonna go with the terminology, we need to go with like
I
proper terminology.
I read the manga for the plot.
Exactly.
Wait, let me see if I can find the classic villainess. The one that I'm talking about, and the way that you can envision it almost instantly.
Maybe anime villainess or
Okay.
like manga.
I was gonna say webcomic, maybe.
That would work too.
I forget that you can see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So where's the ah ha ha
Okay,
ha
so all of
one?
these are so far reincarnated as
Look,
the villainess.
yes, these are all reincarnated as
All of
villainous.
these.
But
All
okay,
of these are
okay.
at the top here.
Wait, oh, it's not clicking for me. Why? I broke it.
How did you break it?
Look, I clicked Villianess and it was like, no. Okay, let me just... Why are you not opening? How dare you? Or do I have to go into the actual thing now?
Anime Planet.
Oh my word, look at these.
Anime Planet is such an amazing resource. I love it.
I can't find the classic one. These are all reincarnated.
They are, because this is the main trope that's coming out at this moment in time.
Coming out? You're saying that like it's not been there for like yonks. Let's see.
I'd say it's peaking now.
It
Like,
is peaking
so
now.
many.
I think this is as close as I can get to but you know which one I'm talking about. It isn't the one where
Yes.
It isn't the one where like they reincarnate. It's the one I'm in love with the Villianess. No. Can I have a picture, please? I think this is like the closest I can get with those curls.
Yes. That's a cute read, by the way.
I'm in love with the Villianess. Isn't it Yuri? It's Shoujo Ai. The fact that I know all of these terms.
I know, isn't it wonderful? It's why I love my anime dictionary as well.
Do you have an anime dictionary?
I do, yes.
Raven, get out of here.
Like, if you go to my website or my blog, you'll see it on there.
What am I looking?
Very first tab. Scroll up.
This is as up as it goes? Oh, anime dictionary. Oh, you have an anime dictionary.
I do, and I need to actually go in and
update.
I got so much on there. And those ones are old definitions. I actually need to go and update them, because now I have a better understanding of what a lot of these terms are. So I'm in the process of updating.
I'm just thinking, like, what would go under A? I feel like there is definitely one that is A.
Not under A at the moment. So if you scroll down, go past the B, and you'll see like chibi, cosplay.
Yeah.
Like, I've done the
crossplay. You have crossplay.
I have crossplay, yeah.
Nice. No, I'm just trying to think what term also starts with A. I feel like there is. Fan service.
You'll get shoujo and...
That would be an S, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Ship. You have ship.
I do.
Our ship sails.
Like the one that you've got your cursor over, those are my old ones. The ones that I've got like images of the new one.
They're really cute.
So that's a current project that I'm working on.
Do you have Yaoi and Yuri? You do! What are the terms? The waifu?
Yes, I even have...
Would husbando be one?
Yes.
I feel like husbando would be one that needs to be added in here. Oh, you have it!
Yes.
Yep. What is Gaiden? Oh, I'm learning things today. Side story of a current story. It is neither officially considered a sequel nor a prequel.
It's just random extra content.
Gaiden, interesting.
Yeah. As I said, I did a lot of the clickbaity.
The plot? Yeah.
Yep, they were fun.
Oh man. I love your stuff so much. I love that you have like an anime calendars. Okay, guys, those who didn't know, so Tessa would do these calendars for each year, and there would be like all sorts of beautiful little anime things. And they were all free because, you know.
Yeah. I mean, technically using screenshots, I can't charge.
Look at that.
But I didn't want to charge for them anyway.
That's fair.
And I do take requests each year for different, like what anime to feature on my calendars. And I've already started on this one set. So, or next year's rather. So those are going to start releasing next month sometime, or the beginning of December. I think I've already completed about 3.
You had a Naruto one?
I did, yes.
Look at that.
I usually have a Naruto one every year.
I want to see July. What's July? That's June. is my husband.
Yay.
I love Kakashi so much. He's my whole soul.
As well. I absolutely adore him.
Ditto.
So
Need to
I can't
cosplay him
watch them.
again. I did cosplay him properly. Did such a terrible job with him last time. I basically used my Jack Frost wig and then used that, which just walked around like that. It was okay. Otaku extras. So you know this is the first time I've done a deep dive on your website. I'm a terrible friend, but like,
All good.
this is quotes from anime and manga.
Hmm.
What do you use to do this? Do you use Canva?
Yes,
Canva's great.
it really, really is. Just
Okay.
don't try to do professional printing with it.
A little behind the scenes stuff. One of the things that I use and abuse Tessa for is if I'm doing a cosplay and for some reason I can't find like good screenshots of this person's full outfit, and I'm like, hey Tessa, are you gonna be watching a specific anime anytime soon? Like, do you
Thank you.
do you want to do like some screenshots for me?
And I happily do it. I mean, I have a problem with taking screenshots. Like, I have over, I think it's now 200 gigs of screenshots.
Holy sh!
You have access to that on Google Drive, by the way.
I have so many Google Drive stuff. I cannot find anything in that. I need to be organized enough to be able to be like, okay, but if I at least knew the name of the folder, I should be able to search and find it. Chances of me actually, yeah, chances of me actually knowing what those things are though.
Yeah.
Funny. Okay, now that we're talking about anime, and you are all anime mags, what's your favorite anime?
You had to bring up the F word, didn't you?
Listen, I made, okay, you know Yamaki cosplay?
Yes.
So she's obsessed with Leon Kennedy and recently Asterion from Baldur's Gate 3. I was an asshole and I asked her, if you had to choose between Asterion and Leon Kennedy, who would you choose? And she's like, never ask me this question again, in like all caps.
That is so mean. Like, really? But no. I'll give the same answer I gave on TikTok to that question.
Mhm.
I've watched too many anime to have a favorite. Like, I've just watched so many that I can see good points in some, bad points in others, and it just kind of depends on my mood. Like,
You-
some days I'm really into Bleach, other days I'm really into Pokemon, other days it's like Hellsing, other days it's like Black Cat. I'm all over. It's just, I can't, I have commitment issues when it comes to
I've commitment issues. Smile! Hi there, Bubba. This man, one day, I really want him to cosplay, what's that gay dad guy called? From Nimona, the gay dad. What's his name? Ballister. There we go.
Alistair.
Yes.
Okay.
I want him to cosplay Ballister.
So why are they not cosplaying Ballister?
Yeah, why aren't you cosplaying Ballister, dude? Why? Why aren't you cosplaying gay dad? We need gay dad content. Wait, let me... You posted this in my server, therefore I need to show the world. You, if you post in my server, you will become content. Where's the picture?
The warning has been issued.
Okay, this has Ballister vibes, and no one can tell me otherwise. Look at this. You telling me this isn't Ballister vibes? Excuse me?
I love the glasses.
Right? That honestly gave me that. Okay, Ballister in sunglasses. Dude.
There we go.
It's the same dude. It's the same dude.
Yeah.
Look at him. It's the same dude.
I love the shark.
I love the shark. Nemona's the best. I love Nemona. Look.
There
The
we go.
same dude. Same. Oh, jeez.
It looks like it'll be easily adapted.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I have different favorites for different reasons, but no reason makes one better than the rest. Yeah, okay. What? Okay, let's narrow it down because you have consumed so. Is that your face?
Yes, it is. That was an announcement for an event that happened last week Friday.
SpookCon at the new Lecture Theatre at UCT. It is 49 Rand to enter if you're not a member. It is free if you are a member from 6 to 8 p.m. They will be screening 2 animated
I didn't know this was a thing.
of Helsing and another. I'm not sure if
It's new. I think this is the first year that they've done it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I figured I kind of want to start sharing geeky events.
Oh yeah.
Hence,
But
I was
like,
putting together the calendar.
yes, I was about to bring that up too. So, not these calendars, obviously, but you are planning on maybe doing a calendar, for geeky events in South Africa, right?
Because if you like Google any of them, all you kind of get is Comic Con and Rage. Like Icon doesn't even pop up, and I'm like, neither does Geek Fest. It's insane.
Yeah. Comic Con, Rage, that's it.
Pretty much, which is sad. And then a lot of like little local stores and that they host their own mini events.
Mm-hmm.
Like the one that's coming up on the 4th of November, that anime Halloween night.
Mm.
It's literally just a local store doing their own thing. So if we're not told about it, how are we going to know about it? And they don't really have their ad revenue to really get the word out.
Yeah.
So I'm glad people are starting to contact me so I can at least promote it on my site and my page and all of that, considering I apparently have the ideal audience that they're trying to reach.
You do have the ideal. Also, look at you, 1,194 followers.
I know.
Look at you.
I've done nothing with Instagram. I just kind of plop stuff there and then carry on with my life.
Listen, what's with this clickbait shit?
With that one, I was shocked. I
I,
was horrified.
I did not expect such forwardness.
I did not. I even had to censor the screenshot.
I know. I saw the. I saw.
Like, no.
I saw the subtitles.
My account is like 16 plus. I'm like, I can't. And don't want my account reported again or have it stolen.
That's fair.
From me.
Look at my favorite people.
Hi guys, I'm at Comic Con before it opens.
And it was
Look.
another video.
Get to like the Otaku zone. They've got the panel.
Brainard.
Please vote. Please vote.
I adore him.
He's so good.
Yeah. I can't believe Comic Con's already done and dusted.
Oh, it's so weird. It's a weird feeling. But yeah, Brainard doesn't know, but I'm gonna grab him for this eventually. He's like, I'm not really a media. I'm just a normal person now. I'm like,
like, you have a channel? You can feature.
I know. He's like, you're more of media than I am. I'm like,
so?
And? Okay, here's a question for you. Who's your favorite blue-haired anime character?
You're asking me?
Yes.
Grimjow.
You know, fair. I also watch him for his plot. Yeah. Oh yeah. All the plot.
All the plot. And yours?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's only fair. It's only fair.
So rude. Here's me going like, suddenly I've never seen any blue-haired character in my life. Don't you love when your brain does that?
I could only answer that question because I'd done that post for when I dyed my hair blue. Okay.
I'm Googling and seeing what happens. Goku, he went blue at one point, right?
Yes.
Wait, what quote from Panda? Hey, look, there's your Grimjaw.
Yes.
Let's see.
I still like Rimuru.
You know what? Rimuru might actually be my favorite. Also, someone I really want to cosplay because he's canonly a Kendall, and that makes me very happy.
Yes.
I'm so about Band. I know like a lot of people like Band, but Okay, so here's a question, another one. While I scroll through stuff.
Good.
Favorite Naruto character of the adults, not the students.
Okay, of the adults, it is definitely Kakashi. Like, no question.
Okay, aside from husband, put husband in a box because that's everyone's favorite. Who would be your favorite?
Now you've got me trying to remember names.
Bubs.
Not
Yeah.
there
Panda looked at me. Okay, so Bubs was dressed as Captain Jack Sparrow, and I was dressed as Leon Kennedy. And I don't know why, but at some point, Bubs was sitting on my lap. Probably my fault. And Bernard was talking to someone at that point. Mid-sentence, just lost his train of thought and just went, sorry, I got distracted by Captain Jack Sparrow sitting on Leon Kennedy's lap. I've never been more proud in my life.
Valid. But that just made me remember you and do this. Was it last year's Comic Con with the kunai?
Oh my god. No, actually,
Or was
I don't think it was last. It was
COVID?
last year. It was last year. It was last year, and I think it was at NASCAR, wasn't it?
I'm not sure.
I think it was the same place Comic Con Africa was this year.
Okay, at Nasrec, yeah.
Sorry, what did I say? NASCAR. I meant Nasrec.
I can't remember the exact con it happened at, but that was so freaking funny.
It was very funny. I enjoyed it. And
You definitely surprised Luke.
I think it was because it was one of the first time I'd come back and I wasn't feeling too great, so I was in the wheelchair because I would get dizzy if I stand, blah blah blah, fun health stuff, and never ever fucking tell that man you've never had a lap dance. Just don't do it. Don't. Or do. I'm not your dad. And the best part was I was dressed as Naruto, so this man got into my lap and he didn't know that I had my kunai on my lap. And because of the way he was, I hope he never sees this interview, he was gyrating on me. The kunai started going upwards. I still don't really know the logistics of it, but at one point he looks down and there's this sharp thing in between his thighs and he was like, ah! It was, the Ludus scream. I can't copy that right now because it's 10 p.m. There's kids in the house that are trying to sleep. But, like... But here's the best part. It wasn't just Luke in my lap. Baka Sakura was like, oh, you're giving him a lap dance? I'll join you. So at one point, I had Luke and Baka Sakura both gyrating on me, and I was so sure my poor wheelchair was just going to collapse under the weight of all three of us. But, it's fine. It's fine.
This is why you should go to conventions with friends.
You should always go to convention friends. But then the second time I went to a convention in a wheelchair, and I did not expect them to give me a lap dance again, but I guess Baka Sakura was like really excited and was just like, we're doing this now. And gives me a lap dance, but not only did she give me a lap dance, she took my face. I don't know if I'm allowed to put... I'm thinking, like, should I air this? But I think she'd be okay with it because she shares the story as well. She takes my face and then shoves it in her tatas and goes... So it was like...
They're insane.
motorboating, but like the other way around? I don't know. But anyway, my brain works weirdly. From that point onwards, every single time I see her, and I've told her this, I recognize her from the tatas. Like, she's walked at cons, and I'd not recognized her, and looked at her plot lines, and was like, huh, this
Yeah.
kind of looks like Baka Sakura. And I look up, I'm like, oh, it is Baka Sakura.
They made a lasting impression, okay?
Listen, or there was also another person, I think Kataros cosplay with the he's got really, really big guns, like big. Those things can crack coconuts, like they're huge. And I don't remember the first time. I don't know what cosplay he was in, but I didn't notice them. And the second cosplay he was in, he had his arms out, and now I recognize him from the arms.
If people have like distinguishable assets, you know,
Them arms are big.
I like them. So
No, actually, like seriously, I'm not exaggerating. Let me find him. I think it was Kataros cosplay. I could be spelling it wrong. Damn it. Okay, let me just go to Instagram. The urge to message the man and be like, hey, what's your handle? Sakura Floor is amazing. Sheesh.
yeah, you cosplayers always make my day.
Catastros. Let me find this man's arms. Look at him! Look at them arms! Excuse me?
Hercules is such a good cosplay.
It's such a good cosplay. I want to cosplay like male Meg.
Oh, that'd be fun to see.
And Jean the Sea Witch, who is in chat, or still in chat, I don't know if you're still here, wants to cosplay Hades.
Hades. Oh, is Hades next up on the roster?
I remember this. The humping of Luke was amazing.
Yeah.
That's me in the corner taking a video like a psychopath.
Yep.
But yeah, what was I saying? I was saying something. I got distracted. Sorry, guys. Again.
It happens. It happens.
Oh, this is a good question. Bubs wants to know, what was our first con for the both of you?
Like where we met, or
No, I think the first con. I think the first con ever.
For me, that would be Rage,
Okay.
because I went through with my dad and my brother,
Oh, that's so cute.
and then I started attending cons on my own.
I think the first con, I wouldn't say it was a con. I think it was an event. It was an event at what was it called? Clearwater or something, Waterfront or something.
Yeah.
And it had. I remember there was this big stage. They had like Japanese cameramen, and it was the first time I ever saw cosplayers. And it was just sort of this. I don't remember the event's name, and it was just like friends of my then boyfriend was like, "You like anime? You're gonna like this." And we went there.
They were right.
Sorry?
They were right.
They were very right. I met some of my oldest friends there. For reference, I was 16. No, I wasn't 16. I was 20, I think, at the time.
Age fluctuation.
Yeah. What is age? I said 16 because 16 was my first cosplay. I cosplayed 1010 when I was 16. Mainly because I had stuff in my cupboard that I could put together to make 1010. But when I was 20, that was when I went to my first sort of event where I saw actual cosplayers, and I was like, oh, other people dress up as fictional characters. That's a thing. I didn't know that. Cool.
So it's not just you.
Yeah, so when I was 20, that would have been 14 years ago. I know, I'm old, Tess. It's weird.
I know. I left my 20s in September. I'm like, wow. And people are like, oh, don't worry. It's not. And I'm like, no, I was looking forward to it. I'm like, I'm glad. 20s are behind. Yay. People are like, are you okay?
Why would I not be? I'm in my 30s and thriving. Okay, have you not watched that movie? Like, we totally know what we're doing at 30.
Of course.
There was this anime. No, that's not anime. There was this meme where it was like your brain and your heart as they reach 30. It's like, oh, I'm so glad I'm fully developed now. I'm fully functional. It's great. This is brilliant. We can really start living our life. And then, in the next panel, it's your spine on a crutch slowly entering. And all he says is, I am so old. And it just cracked me up because it's so accurate.
Oh, I got so irritated with my future brother-in-law. Like, he sees me and it's like a couple days after my birthday and he gives me a hug and he's like, so welcome to the 30s. Does anything hurt yet? No.
How dare you? That's just rude. That's
Well,
rude.
he's older than me, but I'm like, no.
I like it when people... You have Discords? Oh, yeah, you have Discords. I'm in your Discord. I'm dumb.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But it's very quiet in your Discord.
I know. But that's also because I'm very quiet in there. I'm like...
That's fair. I try to at least say something in my server every... To be fair, the people in my server make it very easy because every single time I go to sleep and I wake up, some nonsense or something is on fire in that server. I'm literally waking up and I'm like, excuse me? What are you doing?
Like, I'm coming from the background of I didn't want to be the face of. I just wanted it to be a place for anime fans to connect and just anonymously enjoy anime.
Mm.
And then the whole thing with Facebook happened, and then I'm like, oh, okay, never mind, can't do that.
I want you all to know that this is my face. This is the person behind doing of the things.
Yeah. This is the brains and the heart and the time and the efforts behind everything.
Okay, Rara, you may be one of the innocent beings. Rara is one of the people who every morning will come into my server and just like give love. Like, good morning, good time zones. Hugs to everyone who wants them. Aww. And I'm just like, you're so sweet and so undeserving of my nonsense. I don't know why you stick around.
We enjoy. And
you say nothing. You only reached level 1 in my server after how many years of being in it?
I'm a ghost in most places, okay?
What does yaoi mean? It means plot lines.
It does. And I even give a brief definition of like shonen AI, Bara, and a whole bunch of others as well. I'm like, I'll go into more descriptions later. And yeah, I give examples of things you can read under the definition that I'm giving or watch. With like links to where you can legally read and watch.
You have sign up?
I do. It was so good. It was so good.
You have sign up? Oh my god.
And like one thing, I never post about something I've not read or watched myself. So if it's like used as an example, I've watched it or I've read it. So there's nothing on my entire platform that I will post that I have not seen or watched myself, which can say a lot about me.
You've watched and read a lot of things. This is very, very true. Like it's
I really have. Like on Anime Planet, they've got a badge where you get like an achievement for watching 365 days of your life in anime. So 1 year watching anime.
And
I got it. I was like, yes.
Okay, actually, I have a challenge for chat. Try to stump Tessa. Try name a manga or anime that Tessa has not read or watched. Because I don't think it can be done, honestly.
No, this is going to trip me up so fast.
You think?
I don't know names. Sometimes I have to like see a screenshot of it and then I'm like, oh yeah, no, I know that one.
Yeah, okay, fine. To be fair, that's me too, though.
So if they give a name, they've got to give me a chance to like Google it, or you can Google this so we can all see together, and then I can go yes or no.
That's fair. I realize I've only asked you one question. Question 2.
Yes.
When it comes to your content, like your websites, your Instagrams, your calendars and stuff,
Yes.
What sort of steps do you like? What do you research? What are the steps that goes behind deciding what you're going to do next?
Hold on. I have
Oh, guys,
a couple of books.
the books are coming out.
Ugly. I brought one out the other day. My desk is constant chaos.
I mean,
So
same.
like here, I've got one of my blog books here where I've just got a whole bunch of stuff drafted.
Mhm.
Or like post prompts and ideas and stuff there. So if I ever go, oh, I'd like to do that, I jot it down.
Mhm.
I also have a Google Doc where I've just got over like 400 posts that I eventually want to do.
Mhm.
So it's just like, okay, what am I in the mood for to write now? What is seasonally appropriate at the moment? So
Yeah.
like on Monday, I've got a 5 new horror anime list coming out to suit Halloween.
Mm.
So I'm like, okay, Halloween's coming up. I need to do Halloween related content. This is something I've been working on for a while. So I'm like, okay, cool. This will now be a perfect time to slot this in. So then I finished it up, polished it off, and scheduled it for Monday. I had to update it because when I started on it, the new anime titles that I had listed were from like 2018. So I had to
Yeah.
kind of scrap
Yeah. That's no longer
what
new.
I had. And now most of the ones on my list are from like last year and this year. So I'm really proud of that. It's coming out Monday.
Nice.
So you're basically, I kind of think it through first. So I might jot down key points or ideas and then either work on it that day or years later. Like I'll get to it. I'll get
I
to
mean,
it.
that's what I did with T-Dates, and now it's a thing, so...
Exactly. Like that 10 necromancer reads that you've got there, that I literally thought up. I think it was nearing the end of September. And then it was on my blog because I'm like, this is one of my hyper focuses at the moment. This
Oh,
is what
yeah.
I'm doing. This is what I'm reading. So this is what I'm going to feature.
Yeah,
Because I
I
had such a difficult time trying to find necromancer reads.
have a fun idea. Probably not as difficult to find, but anime with either with vampires or zombies for Halloween.
Yes, I've done that. And then I also did a post on Dracula, like Dracula in anime. There's not many Draculas in anime.
Aside from like Castlevania.
Yeah, but then you've got Dracula and Alucard.
Yes,
And
this
then
is
what
true.
other Draculas do you know? I know Alucard from Hellsing. And it's like, okay, what other? And then, like, you would think the vampires have the iconic names. They don't. You get more Sebastian characters than you do Dracula characters.
This is true. This is very true.
And like Frankenstein as well, I could only get 3. Like, okay, how many Frankensteins are in anime? 3.
Okay, I do like that you do tend to have like 1 or 2 things coming out every month, though.
Yeah.
That's pretty active.
I used to be a lot more active, and then real job responsibilities and everything. I was like, okay, no, I can't.
Hey
Post.
guys, if you want to support Tessa, she has a Ko-fi. So I'm just saying, like, if you want to go support her, you should definitely go and subscribe to there so we can have this content more. Let me see if I can find it.
The Ko-fi for the calendars, so I could host it somewhere that wasn't Google Drive.
I like that it takes me to Instagram first before it takes me to Ko-fi. But guys, yeah, there's a one-time thing, or you can do membership, which is fun. It's only $15 a month.
Yeah, and it's 230 gigs worth of screenshots that I update daily.
I'm just gonna stick that there. You know, if you guys that I update daily because I have a problem. What? Hosting a domain for the blog? Hey, you're at 11% for $115. Nice. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Is it a one-time thing?
It's annual.
Oh.
So that's the annual.
So you need to make $115 every year.
Yep.
That's fair.
That's fine.
Still really
Like,
cool.
I only really did this for the calendars. I'm like, yeah, okay.
People can come here and
I
they're
see.
all free
The one-
because honestly, I'm waiting for you to hire me as a graphic art design to design your calendars. I'm waiting for that.
We spoke about it.
Huh?
We spoke about it briefly, and then I said, "Oh, you can see one of my new designs there, the top one for next year's calendar. Like I'm planning the Magical Destroyers one. I'm trying to do like a little calendar desk type thing where you can have more use
Oh,
out
this
of it.
is cute. Oh, and then you can print it out and put it on your desk. This is really cute. I like this. This is nice. Or in your folder or wherever it is that you like.
Exactly, that's my newest layout. But yeah, just need to figure out what direction I'm going. It takes time.
That's very fair. I'm
And then we
passionate.
need that time as well.
I like the little hi there. This is very MySpace.
Yeah.
Ooh, let me do the let me do this reading like the voice actor I am. Be all professional about it. So someone can clip it and then send it to Tessa. And then that could be like their little audio intro to things. Hello there. I am passionate about my hobbies and find creative ways to interlink them all, from anime to exercise. I'm working full-time, tutor and study, and when I have free time, I blog about my discoveries and things that I have learned. With my blog all about anime and manga, I try to connect the real world to those brought to life through animation and imagination. It has been a fun journey so far, and I really look forward to what else I can explore and connect to my passions. If you could buy me a Ko-fi, you'll be helping me to explore and experience new things, which will lead to the overall growth of all about anime and manga.
That needs some polishing.
You're so
Been a
cute.
while. I can say now I put this page together probably at like 2 o'clock in the morning.
I think I also forced you to do it too.
Don't know.
I was like, Ko-fi is a
monitor
thing. You should do this thing that has a Ko-fi.
I'm like, what's a coffee?
What's a Ko-fi?
Why are you telling me coffee weirdly?
Because there's a thing, there's a dash, and there's leave me alone. I supported you 8 months ago, but I did support you. Look at me.
Good, thank you. I appreciated it.
Some of that 11% is me, guys. I want to get to the point where I can have the finances to just aggressively support my friends in their endeavors. That's where I want to be.
That would be amazing.
Right. AKA, I want to be all my friends' sugar daddies. It's
a noble goal.
It's a noble goal. Oh, okay. So we do have some suggestions. Omega Scale says, I'm gonna butcher this one. Ubel Blood? What is that?
No.
You've not seen this one?
No. It's not ringing any bells.
It looks interesting though.
It does though.
What is this about? I'm going to... Congratulations, Omega Scales. You have stumped her in the very, very first... Japanese is Uberu Burato. Oh, Evil Blade. Okay.
Cool. Here we go.
Oh.
See, here's one of my books.
Aww.
I've got the tabs on my side. There. And I'm not sure if you can see it, but like there, I've got like a key theme, and then post ideas. And then I keep these books for years, and they mark it off as I go through it.
Nice. Makes guess. How do you pronounce Ko-fi, you ask? It rhymes with no feet on Ko-fi's Twitter. Please tell me that's an actual thing.
That is UBEL. I shall be looking at that later.
It
I'm always
looks.
open to new recommendations. I read so fast.
I want to. I want to find the synopsis for this.
There we go. Plot.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's actually going to say everything, or just like a little bit about it. Okay, I'm going to read the bottom one because this seems like safe. The story tells of a voyage to Asheret, who indeed survived the slaughter and vowed to take the head of his traitorous companions, now powerful nobles and warlords hailed as saviors by the people. Interesting. So this is an anti-hero vibe?
Yeah. A revenge read.
I like that. Alright, and the next one is, does Belle count as an anime? Are you talking about the animated movie?
Oh yeah, I watched Belle. I watched that part as part of Otaku Day last year. Or was it the year before? 2021,
It's
yeah.
so beautiful. Beauty and the
really
Beast, but
really
anime.
Like, it's part of my YouTube soundtrack.
It's got really great music. The one song.
Yeah.
But it's basically like cyberspace, cyber world, Beauty and the Beast. The amount of people who've asked me to cosplay her though, I was really surprised. I'm like,
I can do it. You can do that makeup so nicely. I'm jealous.
yeah,
of
but
your
I'm
makeup.
just like, what made you look at her and think, yeah, Jack should cosplay that? I'm like, really? Is that my vibe? Like,
makeup skill.
A lot of people were cosplaying her though. Like, no joke. There was like at one point she was, even before I watched the movie, she was everywhere. Like,
Did you see Yaya Han's version? Stunning.
did Yaya Han cosplay?
Well, yeah.
Oh wow.
Right?
She's such an amazing cosplayer though. Like, let's not even. She was here. She was here one of the Comic Cons.
Yeah, I think it was the first one.
Yeah. And then she never came back again.
I think they only do one. Like, once you've been featured, you're not brought back the next time around.
I mean, Leon Chura has been back so many times though.
True.
I stick to the we traumatized her.
Maybe. But she's also so busy. She's got so much going on.
I will say though, we are kind of like, South Africans are kind of intense. We've been told, or I've been told, that Americans are not as touchy-feely, not as close, not as aggressively friendly as South Africans, which I thought was status quo. I thought it was just a Western people thing.
We are so friendly. It's concerning.
No, they're like, okay, what do you want from me? Why are you?
Why are you here? Like, get out of my space. Go away.
Yeah, I feel like you're trying to sell me something. But I thought it was like a Western thing, because I didn't realize it was a South Africa specific thing. All the other countries that I've been to have been like the Philippines, China, Taiwan. I've not been to Korea, but I've hung out with Korean people. Japan have all been like, we have this space, you stay out of this space, and we're cool. Unless we're banging each other, this is we have this space. Whereas South Africa, we're like, I just met you. Yeah, cool, we're friends now.
One of my favorite memories of you and me. Like, we just met. Like, okay, we're gonna hold hands and skip.
Oh my god, we did. And then I kidnapped you for food, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I made sure you sat on the inside as well. So if you wanted to leave, you actually had to crawl past me. So I was like, she's stuck here now. She can never get away from me.
Cool, I'm here now.
And I just remember Blaine coming back and just like, Dizza? Okay. You went to go get food and you came back with a whole ass human. He's used to it now. Although, okay. I think it's also like a geek thing though. Especially at cons, because you're like, these are my people. They're here because they enjoy the things I enjoy.
But that atmosphere at cons, it's so infectious.
It is. It's really kind. It's really I don't know
Well-
who. I was watching either a panel, I think it was one of the panels, where they were talking about how they just love the energy here. Because, like, outside of conventions, if someone trips and falls, other people are just gonna walk around them. At a convention, you trip and fall, you're gonna have 5-6 people reaching out to you to make sure that you're okay, to pick you up, dust you off, maybe get you something to drink. Like, it is, because we all just accept it at conventions. If I see you here, you're in this space, you're one of our people. You are fellow nerd.
One of us.
One of us. One of us. Hey, it's been a whole hour. We've gone through 2 questions. I'm very proud of us. We're doing great. Trust me, I had Ty come up for an interview. So he was the second tea date, and we did also 2 questions in 2 hours because we kept getting distracted. By getting distracted, I meant I kept simping over his girlfriend.
Well,
Which again tracks. She's hot. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, we have 3rd question. Look at us burning through these. Well, we're on the social media platforms, but what social media platforms are you on, and which ones would you say you focus on?
so I'm on most of the platforms, and I've got one handle, so I'm easy to find everywhere.
I'm just gonna
So-
adjust your camera because you went from sitting in the middle to like sitting all the way to the.
Yeah, my clothes on wheels. It shifts.
It's really funny because you're like, I had you centered, and I'm just watching you slowly inch off screen, and it's just.
It happens. Okay.
I should just be like, Tessa, come back, come back.
Just every now and then go, Tessa.
Tessa, recenter on the Tessa, please.
At least my camera stopped autofocusing. It used to zoom in, zoom out constantly.
It could be very funny though for like the dramatic. Pom pom.
It was constant. It was like zoom out, zoom in. It was so bad. It was
Wow.
so bad. I couldn't use it. I unplugged it.
Oh no!
I plugged it back in, and now it's working. Clearly, it got the hint.
It was like, if you mess up one more time,
We're done.
I will pull the plug on you, Mister. It has the same vibe of, don't make me turn this bus around.
Exactly. Back to the question though. Social platforms I focus on would be Twitter, now X.
No, it's still
Pinterest.
Twitter. I refuse to call it that stupid name.
I know. Then it's Pinterest, Instagram, and begrudgingly Facebook. Like I have a
Let's actually see your Twitter, actually.
I post the same thing all over. So like, if you follow one platform, you pretty much get everything. Except with Twitter, I can't post any of my videos. Like, it doesn't let me upload anything.
That's dumb. That's me. Well, my videos are more like TikToks, but it lets me.
Yeah, so like, oh, and TikTok. I'm starting to be a little more active on TikTok. So that's fun. As you can see, the same stuff here and there.
I honestly forgot you were on this stupid thing, and then you started like responding and liking my tweets, and I'm
so quiet over the stuff. But this year, I've had numerous deaths in the family.
Oof, I'm sorry.
I mean, in last year, Yaku rolled his car, which was a massive shock. So I've had a lot of real world responsibilities. And then my mom had a heart attack at the beginning of September. So that was just, well, not September, August, sorry. So I've had a lot going on. And I'm like, nope, I'm not letting this stop me. I'm reclaiming my space, reclaiming my domains again. Which is why I started being a lot more manic with my posting. And then I went, oh, hang on. I cannot maintain this pace. Calm down.
Calm down.
And then Comic-Con happened.
And then I feel like Comic-Con took out a lot of people. Like a lot of people just disappeared after Comic-Con and had to like recover.
I'm still writing my experience posts because it's just a lot happened. But a lot of good happened. It's not like it was dramatic or anything. It's just a lot of good happened. Like I got to interview Aki and Joey, which was a lot of fun.
Do you have that post somewhere? I think I saw it somewhere. Was it on your
I did.
Instagram?
On the blog.
On the
I
blog.
put the cover image on Instagram as well.
Yeah, look at you.
Yeah.
I still don't know who they are, but I remember Brainot being super excited about these two.
They are iconic in the community.
I live under a rock.
All good.
They exist. Yay.
Yay.
I didn't know.
That's why I did an introduction for them as well. Like, who are they?
Yeah, I didn't know Yaya Han. I didn't know Leon Chiro. I didn't know. Who's the other Italian names guy? It starts with a T.
Yes, name. No name.
But you know who I'm talking about.
Yes, I do.
He's sweet. He's really sweet.
Was it Taran?
Taran cosplay. Yeah. Muscular man. I followed him for the plot lines. No, I'm kidding. He's a really good cosplayer.
Transformations.
Didn't know Sakura Floor or Harry Harfi. Didn't know either of them. And then Sakura Floor, for whatever reason, decided to adopt me. You have to try read this in all caps, bold, and like underline and italics. Like, her ray of sunshine. Like, that her is like, grrr. Like, it reads like this. It's like, you are my ray of sunshine. Like, that's kind of like the vibe of that. And then she was like, okay, what I need you to do is give me all of your usernames on all of your platforms. And I'm like, all of them?
Like, are you sure you want to go down this road?
That's okay. So I actually didn't give her all of them, but I did give her some, like the main ones, like the Instagram, the TikTok, the Twitter.
Yeah. Can find the others from there.
It's all the same name, really, with the same spelling mistake.
That's one advice I give to anybody. It is have one handle on every platform. Just one.
Yep.
Just one.
Yep.
And this is coming from someone who's worked in the industry. Please keep it simple. One.
When I rebranded, I had a very simple idea. I just wanted to be the hype man. Unfortunately, that was taken. Master of Hype was taken. Hypester was taken. It took a lot of searching to find a username that wasn't taken on all platforms, but still had the idea that I wanted. And then obviously I spelt it wrong, because the EI, it should be EI instead of IE, and I spelt it wrong. Yep. And what has that has resulted into this fun sort of thing. Whenever someone tries, if I run into a Twitch stream or any stream and my username pops up, they're like, "Hello, Mr. Hypester," because they just don't know how to pronounce my name because the spelling mistake. But it's fine. I think it's hilarious, so I'm keeping it and I'm not changing it because it is what it is now.
Exactly. Like, I settled on Allanimemag on like day one. That was it.
It's good.
What it was going to be, because MAG serves multiple purposes. Mm-hmm. It's an acronym as well as a general handle and a future goal. I was like, okay.
What's the acronym for MAG?
So MAG it's all anime, manga, and gaming.
Manga and gaming. Yeah. Smart.
Long-term planning.
Yo. Yes, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay.
I want to eventually get a magazine up and going as well. But that is so much work and effort. And
I'm just saying, you have a friend you can use and abuse. I like how I offer my services, like I'm not completely swamped with my own things as well, but like, Seriously, I'm very excited to see you have your own magazine. I think it'll be really cool.
Just
So
pulling together the content is intense and terrifying. And because things happen so quickly, by the time you're like, okay, I'm ready, it's outdated already. I was like,
but that's one of the reasons why I say, like, yeah, I don't look forward too far because I don't know how relevant I will be. I mean, right now I'm keeping pace, I'm evolving with whatever else is happening right now in this space. But I don't know when I'm gonna fall off the bus because things move fast on media.
they do. And that's why I'm surprised. Like, this November, my blog has been going for 7 years.
Yo, 7 years?
Yeah.
I've been streaming for about 4 years now. That's a weird feeling. That is a weird feeling. My Instagram hit 1010. Which is really weird because I was like, oh, I'm about to hit 1000. That's strange. Maybe I'll hit it by like the end of the year. And now it's October and I've hit 1010. So 1010. And I'm sitting here going, this is a weird sensation. Every single time I see 1K on anything, I'm just like, this is a weird sensation.
I remember your reaction when you saw my followers with them as well. You're like, oh, you're big. And I'm like, no, I'm not.
You motherfucker, don't make me go over there. You're not that far away. You are an Uber's ride away from me. I will come for you.
Expensive Ubers ride away.
It's a what?
Expensive Uber ride.
But you're still an Uber's ride away.
Shush.
I like that you're wearing Nezuko's shirt.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because everyone keeps telling me that my floor is cosplaying Tanjiro.
Hold on. I'm going to step off screen for a quick moment. Just because you mentioned your floor.
Okay. Oh my god.
Like, I can change.
Seriously, look at my floor.
I know. Twinsies.
Twinsies. You're twinsies with my floor?
I have a shirt too.
You twinsies with my floor?
Yeah. Like, you can adapt to anime to any aspect of your life. You went with your floor, I went with my outfits.
It's actually, but like, here's the thing. I didn't do my floor like this because I was like, oh, I'm going to make it look like Tanjiro's thing. It was the option between green and black and red and black. The checkered thing actually comes from my high school I want to be a punk thing.
Oh.
Do you remember those pants that had those patterns?
Yes. Oh my gosh. You're my age. Shush.
You're not that much younger than me.
No. Glad we get along.
Pew 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 pew. Honestly, even if you were 20, we'd still get along because we are nonsenses. Also, sorry, can I just need to real quick share this with everyone.
Good.
Look how long ago this was updated. Hiya, my name is Tessa, and I'm currently 30 years old.
I updated that yesterday morning.
Mm-hmm.
And literally just the age part. I didn't touch the rest of it.
I like the hiya though. Hiya.
Yeah. Everywhere's hiya. If I'm doing like a personal announcement, even on any of my socials or that, it's instantly hiya or heya.
That's fair. I tend to end my posts with "I love you."
For me, it's from one otaku to another, or for an otaku by an otaku. Like just.
Oh, that's cute.
Or admin with my name.
I think my Twitter thing that I posted for us updating was like from one nerd to another, and I like that. I like that we were in the same brain cell for that.
Yeah. I'm seriously still enjoying this music.
It's very Good vibes. So usually when I do streams, and it's not something too hectic. So if it's like an anime stream, wow, I don't do anime streams. I do art streams. I would just have the synthwave radio up on YouTube where they have live. They're part of like Lo-Fi Girl. It's very sweet. Yeah.
I like that Lo-Fi Girl has a whole lore behind her. Like a
Does
whole
she?
story. Yeah.
What's her story? Do tell.
I don't know. I just like that she has one.
I-
I've not looked into it though.
I do know that there was a whole like the unveiling for Synthwave Boy was like this whole everyone was losing their mind.
I know.
Because no one knew he was coming.
Coding and what's going on. What?
They were like, no, they're taking down Lo-Fi Girl. I'm gonna see if I can find it.
And I got caught up in that drama a little bit as well, just watching everybody
So cute.
hypothesizing and coming up with what's going on.
It's
trying to
real
be
cute.
online detectives.
It's really cute. Okay, wait, so hold on.
I'm surprised at the community that Lo-Fi Girl has.
It's pretty big. It was pretty big. Alright, let's see if... So I think it was like on this scene for a while.
Like the countdown and the zooming out from Lo-Fi Girl's apartment.
Yeah. And the little calendar as well.
They were like, no.
They're like, oh no, they're taking Lo-Fi Girl down.
The amount of focus and attention that went into this, just the detailing is amazing.
My favorite thing was absolutely... Oh, can you hear it? Wait.
Yeah, unlocking?
Yeah. I love that dog.
So cute.
The calendar with the date and everything. I just...
The attention to detail, really.
Dog. Doggy.
Look at that old computer and the lava lamp.
Yeah. 2023 and you have a lava lamp, boy. Love it. The Rubik's Cube.
Yeah.
Sleeping pup, so cute. They said that like the little light on the other side of the thing was supposed to be Lo-Fi Girl.
I just had a stupid little narrative go through the brain of like a fictional scenario that they could do, like a romance between them.
Listen, okay, so it's funny. It's so funny you should... So do you know how TikTok tags work?
Yes.
So they have like this AU TikTok tag about Lo-Fi Girl and her sorry, and her universe, and they call it Lo-Fi Universe.
Yeah.
They call not Lo-Fi Universe, Lo-Fi High School. So they all go to the same high school.
Cool. Oh, that's so cute.
And it's adorable. Like everyone had their Lo-Fi person. That it was even like one of those pick crew things where you could create your own Lo-Fi person.
That is cool.
Yeah, if we had more time, I would like literally sit to you here and force you to make one with me. But like,
you can do another stream like that. Like, oh, by the way, we randomly mentioned that one day.
I will absolutely have you on my stream again. I don't think you understand. Like, I would happily have you on my stream. Whenever you're free at 9 p.m. again, let me know. And we'll do the do. You think I'm kidding? I'm not. But yeah.
That'll be fun though. I still want to follow through on that Sims idea I sent you. With the build challenge.
Yeah, absolutely. If you give me a layout to anime houses and stuff, or a picture of it,
no,
screenshots.
We don't get floor plans, nothing. get screenshots from what's in the anime, and that's what we build.
I'm down.
I am
I
as well. I just hope my computer is.
I think it would be lots of fun.
Like, I tried the one, and it's absolutely manic. It's like, I don't know what I'm doing. It was a lot of fun.
I really enjoy building Sims houses and stuff. Oddly, one of my first successful anime things. Wow, Jack. One of my first Sims, one of my most popular streams, I think we had like something like an average of 20 people in it,
Oh, wow.
was me going into Sims and just building a house. And they just listened to me screaming about how this house is not doing what I wanted to do. Which is always fun. Yeah. Also, Bubs is like, she's cursed to study forever and ever. There was never a test for her. The only test was her patience. So you're telling me Lo-Fi Girl lives in hell? That's
why she needs the music to get through it.
That's fair. One of the questions that I was actually going to ask you was what future plans you had, but you answered that.
Okay.
Yeah. I also told you, like, because you said eventually you wanted to do a magazine.
Yeah, one day, maybe. So one of the things, it's like, realistically, I would need a lot more time to do it, to put it together.
Yeah.
And probably a team.
Would you like this to be your full-time job?
Yeah, if I could.
Okay. Next question.
Yep.
What sort of like steps are you taking to be able to do this financially? Like, where do you see yourself? Like, this is where I can earn the money to keep this going.
I'd have to go video.
Well, like YouTube's to monetize.
Yeah, because like I've got the monetization on my blog, but the way that works, it's so backhanded. Basically, if you ever see a advert or anything on a blog or a website, they don't count the view. The person has to actually click on it and let the site load for it to count as a view.
Oh.
And then what you get from that is so tiny that it's like, okay, that's not really a viable way to go forward. I mean, with the WordPress one that I've got at the moment, and because I'm not doing this for the money side of it, and I was just trying to experiment with it and all of that, I've had it running for about 3-4 years now, and I'm sitting at $80, and they only pay you out once you reach $100.
Wow. I mean, but that's fairly common, though. They only pay out when you reach 100.
But it's been taken, and I've got high views on my website, so it's not like I've only got like 2 people viewing here or 2 people viewing there, and then those likes are not like reflective of my views.
Yeah, because people watch without liking.
But it's very frustrating because you put in all this effort, all this time, and you get the views, but you don't get the monetary feedback that you should theoretically be seeing.
Yeah.
So that's a bit disheartening there. So in that aspect, it's not really viable. And then to do like Google ads, or so where you could start earning money with Google, you have to go up to the next price tier on WordPress. And that price jump, it's so astronomical that I'm like, you know what, it's not worthwhile.
Yeah. Bubs has a question. I'd like to set up well, it's not a question to us, but it's a question that kind of like follows what we were talking about. Set up a link which followers can help donate cash to help build my cosplay. I do not know if I should go with Ko-fi or any other suggestions if that doesn't work out. So here's the thing. I prefer Ko-fi because that's the majority of what I used to use. Patreon. That didn't work out for me.
Patreon is rough.
Yeah, that didn't work out for me. Ko-fi worked out better for me because it has things like, I'm just going to use yours as an example. It has things like a shop, which you can, do things. You have commissions.
User friendly.
Yeah, it's very user friendly. They can do like one-time donation. They can what?
It doesn't have hidden fees.
No, it doesn't. It's very straightforward.
Markers you have to reach before you get paid out. Or
you get what you get. It goes straight into your from $1 to $5 to $25. Whatever you get goes instantly into your PayPal, and from there you can just transfer it out. There's like the one-time support, which is great for people who only can support you a little bit. Then you have membership, which you can set up the way you want. So it doesn't have to be $15. If you want, you can have it $1. Or like me, because I'm a troll, $100, because I'm like, you guys can't do that. The option is there because you've been bugging me, but you can't do this for $100. And that smacked me in the face because people were like, okay, $100. I'm like, oh fuck, okay. No, it's not nice. It is not nice. It is not nice. Because the thing for the 100 thing was like, if you support me on this tier for 6 months in a row, because it has to be in a row, I will film a music video as one of my characters or in cosplay of a canon character to a cover of a song that I did.
Nice.
So it's intense. All right, and that's
like too bad.
I
did challenges like that.
They're
tell me what I do.
Okay, wait. Let me just go to my page real quick, just so we can go into the memberships, and I will show you. So I get the chill bean, the crazy bean, the psycho bean, and the jelly bean, which is a joke tier. It's a joke. All right, it's meant to not be used. It's meant for you to look at it and go, ha ha, right? And I've had someone subscribe to it for 2 months now.
Cool. 4 to go.
No, don't encourage him. But I know that he's moving, so he might downgrade. So he's going to lose that 2 months, and if he wants to start over again, he's going to start from scratch. And I've just been like, just downgrade. It's fine. Just downgrade. Just downgrade. Just downgrade. I'm totally fine with you downgrading. It's fine. And it makes him so mad. But anyway, and the tier is called Jelly Bean. The very first music video that this is based off is one with my horniest cosplay Pan, who has like a full chest harness and bare chest.
I know Pan, yes.
I'm always surprised by the people who know Pan. Like, why do you guys know that, horny asshole?
I've followed you on TikTok for a very long time now.
I went through a deep scroll on TikTok of my own content, and I was like, I actually did a lot of stuff. Anyway, and the song of choice for the music video, I don't think you're ready for this, chill.
Yes.
So yeah, but yeah, no, actually, wait, since we're here, Bubs, you wanted to know, the other option that you had are commissions. So these are customizable things that people may want from you. Maybe they wanted a custom print of your cosplay. I'm just trying to think cosplay stuff, because mine's like mostly
custom tutorial or photo shoots
or if you're down for it, you could also just like custom prop making if that's something you want to do. Obviously with the whole like you need to be in the country, because I don't think you want to deal with shipping things internationally. It's insane. Yeah, it's not just that. It's like when it arrives, who knows if it's still going to be in one piece. Have you seen how South Africans deal with their packages? So yeah, no signed prints, whatever you want.
Ko-fi is the best beginner friendly. Like Patreon only works if you've already got a dedicated following in like the thousands. So dedicated in the following of thousands of people. And by dedicated, I mean already ready to like promote you, support you financially.
With Ko-fi, the one thing about Ko-fi is people don't normally go and think, I'm gonna see if this person has a Ko-fi. So
yeah,
point of interest.
Have to sell people.
You have to sell yourself. So have it in your bio, have it in your link tree. Mention that if you are online and you are posting things and people ask, oh, do you do prints? Just say, oh, well, yeah, you can look into my Ko-fi for previous prints or whatever.
Or if you would like to support me, I'm trying to build this.
Yeah.
You can help me out on this.
Yeah. So one of the things you'll see me do when I do Twitch streams and I have guests or I have other players or and they are content creators, I always go like, this is an intro. Please tell them where they can find you, what do you do, how they can support you.
We very rarely mention our Ko-fis though, like introduce yourself. Like, okay.
It's fine. I'm just gonna do it for you. Hi, if you would like to throw money at, you know what? Actually, where are you? This is Tessa L. Davis, otherwise known as Allanimemag. Mag's Ko-fi. Guys, if you want to support her, even if it's just $1, she has a goal at the moment for buying and hosting her own blog.
Or if you want to get something out of it, I've got my calendars on there as well.
Which are free because this person doesn't want to monetize herself. But yeah, they are really good. They are really. I feel bad. Don't support me. But yeah, they are really, really good calendars here, guys. Please, just go do the thing.
They do a new layout every year.
She does.
Same.
Or just give her a follow. Seriously, because she posts things. I don't. She posts things on her Ko-fi. So just give her a follow. Ooh, 157. If that number doesn't jump, guys, I will come after you. Are you guys doing it now? Are you in the Ko-fi? I will put this on the YouTubes as well.
Your chat.
What?
Why are you threatening your chat?
I'm not threatening chat. Okay, so here's the thing. You know how people like pimp themselves out to chat? Like, yeah, follow me, do this thing. I pimp my chat out to my friends. And I'm like, go support my friend. Do it now.
We adore you.
I don't know why you guys put up with me. I really don't.
You're sweetie pie. We adore you.
Rara, I am following now. Rara, you are the dearest, sweetest, dearest heart. Oh, I love Rara so much. Rara's a sweetheart. It's great advice. Thank you very much. So, quite lacking the crafting parts of cosplay for now. Maybe when I'm much older and more responsible. Ain't that a mood? Yes, do. Set one up in your link tree. Do it. Ko-fi is absolutely a really great and easy way for people to support you. So that is an option. Hey Ko-fi, you should sponsor me.
Yeah.
Sponsor me. I will ask for free stuff because I'm poor.
No, not because you are poor, because you are talented. That's how that works. You are talented.
Every single time, I didn't growl. There were no sound. Did my microphone make us nothing? I wasn't growling.
Saw the facial expression though.
That, my friend, is called a grimace. Anyway, so yeah. I whenever I see sometimes I'll see people on the social medias being trolls of oh, look at this person asking for free stuff, blah blah blah, and I'm sitting here going, well, if you don't shoot your shot,
the worst they can say is no.
And I don't understand how people get mad when people are like, yeah, it would be really great if, you know, if so sponsors me. Like, but it's just one of those, like, they're content creators. They're trying to make a living off of this. I'm not saying it's the most successful way of doing it.
No, and coming from the PR background, depending on how you approach a brand is very important.
Yeah,
I've had so many people go, oh, well, we'll give you exposure. I'm like, yeah, okay. I don't need your exposure. You're approaching us because you know about us. Really?
We've got the exposure. You're proof. But I think, like, if you feel your content sort of vibes with each other. Yeah, like
quite hard to do a partnership.
Yeah, like, so one of the ones I see is, I think, Rushka or Rush GG, who's a South African gamer. She's fantastic. She often does giveaways for Red Dragon.
Yeah.
So they're like they work together, and it works because all of the people who follow her are gamers.
Yeah. Her audience is correct. How she presents it is correct. They've got a good relationship together. It's a good working relationship.
Yeah.
Whereas if you've just got one person going, gimme, 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 and I'll just give you exposure, it's like, okay, you haven't told me anything about your audience. You haven't told me anything about your content. All you've told me is your readership numbers and who you are. Like, you've not given me any value as to why I should form a partnership with you.
I was just like thinking, like, how would I look at a company and try to sell myself to them? And I'm like, hi, have you ever wanted to work with someone who will high-key simp over their friends?
It's a unique opening, and I can say now you make somebody actually read or watch the video.
You think? I was like, this is new. This is... Okay.
This is going.
I have a challenge for you. If you were to try sell yourself to a company, what company would you try sell yourself to, and how would you do it? Crunchyroll. I'm kidding.
I've messaged Crunchyroll so many times asking them, why is this not available in this country? They don't care about us in SA.
So what we need to do is, like, sign a thing. Like, have one of those, like, what are those things that you sign?
Now my brain's gone blank. A petition.
Petition, yeah. I was saying poll. I'm like, that's not it. A petition where people sign, like, we would really like Crunchyroll to be here, please. And if they see the numbers. What?
Do you know what's frustrating about that?
Why?
Crunchyroll doesn't stream most of its stuff for us in SA, right?
Yeah.
Like, we run into licensing walls so often. So a lot of us have VPNs. So we technically watch from other countries. Crunchyroll's reason for not having more stuff streamed to South Africa is because they don't have enough views from our country. And I'm like, again, it's like we're approaching the problem from very different angles, and we're like, yes, I wonder why you don't have views from us when we have to use VPN to watch the stuff.
I'm sorry. The visceral reaction.
I have no idea. There are so many different platforms where I'm just like, are you serious?
I can't. I got so angry so fast.
Legally, but you're not letting us. We want to be legal. We want to financially support the industry, but you're not letting us.
I'm so sorry. I really got so mad. Oh my word.
Okay. I take it very personally. I'm like, I want to watch this. I want to watch it legally. I want to support
That's
Why are you not letting me? Why?
the question. What? The question? I got no face. What? The question I ain't got no face. I'm so confused. Hello, you obviously know who I am. I don't know who you are. Apologies. For now, I'll go for any company that can help cover my basic primary needs. I mean, that's a mood, but I don't think any company would like go for it, if that makes sense. Like, you wouldn't go to a company and be like, hi, so I can barely survive and keep my head over water, but I'm really great at simping for my friends. So if you would like to sponsor me, I can continue simping for my friends. The company's not really getting anything from that.
No, they're not. Basically, you've got to tell them how you can provide them value and why you are a good fit for them. And
It's
then
just so
they will
nice to
look
have a
at you.
PR up on stream with me. It's so great.
Right.
But then you're also terrible at doing this for yourself.
I am. I cannot sell myself at all. And I'm just like, why?
But you see, this is why I do what I do the way I do it. Because I cannot sell myself. But it's like that mom override. Like, wait, maybe if it was for yourself, you would never tell the waiter no, that this is the wrong order. But if it's for a friend who struggles the same exact way,
I'm there.
Suddenly, mom override kicks in and you can say,
have you eaten? Have you drunk your water? Have you gone and touched grass outside? Have you? Meanwhile, I've not done any of it, but I'm checking up on you.
So it's not only mom overdrive, it's hypocritical mom overdrive. But like,
Mom, okay, in my opinion.
Do what I say, not as I do.
Well, exactly.
This is like the first time I kidnapped you for food. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so like this is why I do the things I do the way I do it, because I get to easily promote my friends.
Yeah.
Like for me, I'm legitimately so excited for this person. And you need to be here because this person's super cool. Like, it's like it's that override, but for my content. So I actually don't joke when I say my content is my friends, which is terrible, but like, it is.
Yeah.
And when if it's just me doing a solo stream, they consent. It's not like I'm kidnapping my friends. Like,
we consent. I was kidnapped, guys. I was kidnapped.
We will be right back.
Anyway, so
just throw up screenshots from the WhatsApp. Like, oh, we still on put. Like, yeah, cool.
Pew 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 pew. We'll just not show the screenshots where I threaten you with bodily harm if you don't.
Shh. They're not supposed to know about that.
It's just, you are one Uber drive away, Tissa. I will come. I know where you live. And I got someone who will drive me there too. Hey, Brainard, are you awake? Anyway.
And he would. Like, he would.
So, do you remember, I think they go by Neon now, but they used to go as Malcolm Cos.
Oh, yeah.
So Neon had a really bad experience, and he was very, very stressed. And I couldn't drive, obviously. So I was like, Bernard, I'm making chicken soup. Can you drive me to Neon's? And it was late. I think it was like 11 p.m. And he was like, yeah, okay. Okay.
He is such a sweetie. He's a softie too. Like, I adore him.
Yeah. Actually, doing an unboxing for Checkers. Can you tell Checkers I would like to do an unboxing too for sustenance? Like, I'm not picky. I'll eat anything. If I'm allergic to it, I'll just deal with it. It's fine. Like,
I've got allergics. I've got stronger allergy medicine as well. Like,
I'll survive.
survive.
I'll just be in pain, but I'll have sustenance. It's
I'll survive. That's the key phrase. I'll survive.
Oh, question.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about sponsors, what company would... Because I don't think you answered this. We just went on a tangent with Crunchyroll. What company would like to be sponsored by?
I don't know. I've not really considered that or contemplated that. I would probably rather go with more of a partnership rather than a sponsorship. And do it like here and there, so more like your Netflix, or when the movie theaters are doing anime movies, so like Stokiniko or New Metro. Like I've asked them, please add me to your media lists, but those clearly haven't gone through just yet.
Yeah.
And then there's a few like small local businesses, but it's more like I want to highlight you, I don't want free shit from you. But there's like for my niche, the only like real sponsorship I could go for, like the big boys, so like Viz Media and that kind of thing, because they're the only ones who can really afford to do sponsored content on my platforms. So it's...
Sorry, Jean was like, they have meds too. Hey, checkers, would you like to send me medication? Just so I can keep being alive to continue producing content.
Yeah, my key focal areas are being able to breathe.
Good lord.
Okay. Like I've seen so many people panic whenever I bring out my sinus meds. They're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "It's just Clear. It's just tab."
Oh, I'm sorry. I actually went to buy tab like today. Oh look, this is the sex post again.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Oh god, I realized nobody can see what I'm looking at. I'm talking about this, guys. Okay. Which doesn't make it better now that I'm thinking about it.
No. But I'm actually shocked. Quite a few of the new romance anime that have come out have been like intense. They're a lot more upfront than what I'm used to. Oh yeah, when my doggy's talking to me.
Oh, so cute.
He believes he's a cat and has 9 lives.
Why is she naked?
She was being disgraced and humiliated and then executed.
What?
Yeah.
Wait.
It's a really good show.
This is some hardcore BDSM stuff I wasn't expecting.
No.
Vegeta, what did I walk into? Wait, let me scroll past, it's fine. Don't worry about it. So I am interviewing Tess, who is Allanimemag on all social medias, and we were totally not talking about public BDSM and executionism.
Just giving a brief outline of what happens to one character in one anime. It's all good.
The concern, I'm literally sitting there going, should I be... Oh, I see food. You know what would be a fun one for you to do? So either Kokoro for food, like unboxing, or like my sister's company, which does lots of foods and snacks as well.
I wanted to before COVID happened, and then COVID happened and I lost quite a few of my clients, so finances took a massive hit. I was like, never mind, we'll build up again. Okay,
Vegeta, I just want to say, in my defense, when I invited Tess up here to do an interview with me for Tea Dates, wait, hold on. Let me just scroll back to the relevant post. That was not what I was expecting. That is not what I was expecting from a 16 plus rated content creator, okay? I don't even have that much boober on my content, and
Nothing that would require censoring is showing. Her hair is doing the censoring. Okay.
I'm just
To
saying
be fair, I wasn't expecting that either.
there's more boober on your content than on my content, and I'm 18 plus.
Yeah, I share a lot of plots. The male and the female version.
Nails are really pretty though.
Thank you.
Which anime is this for?
That one was for my Pokemon set that I've currently got here.
Oh,
So
cute.
that was doing the base for that.
It's the Pokeballs. Wait, I saw the full one somewhere up here.
Yeah, there we go.
Is that Psyduck?
It is cider.
Love it.
It lives permanently on my desk.
Oh, Nettles, hi! So nice to see you, Nettles.
Is that
Yes.
Nettles?
Yeah, Nettles. The our Nettles. Okay,
Cool.
I'm sorry, I have a bone to fucking pick with it. How dare you make a clown sexy? Excuse me? You don't need to do this to me.
It's buggy. Okay.
He's meant to be like that!
And then later, have you seen him later on in the series?
Yeah. Yeah,
It's buggy, okay?
it is buggy.
We don't question, we just go, it's buggy.
Can I...
It's just accepted.
Okay, when I first saw him, when I first saw the first One Piece King of the Pirates, right? I was like, they could have cast someone more impressive, right? Like, I don't... Where is that presence? Where is that domineering, like undefeatable?
I'm here because I let myself be here, not because you orchestrated it.
Exactly. Like, this is all a part of my plan. Where's that undefeatable energy, right?
Yeah.
And I was disappointed up until this moment, this screenshot specifically. That shit-eating grin.
I know. Like, brilliant. Like, One Piece surprised me, and I did a brief reel on it, and I've had people go, no, it was crap, no, and I'm like, you can't expect them to replicate the anime. They've still got to make it believable. It can't just be a copy-paste with the absurdities that are in the anime.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Like,
just
they've gotta
by
adapt
character
it.
design though.
Adaptation. Exactly.
Like, if you seek the character design, okay, sorry, Yayahan. I'm just gonna search baddies. Because they have the more sort of like intense character designs.
I'm like, they're not going to be able to do the double elbowed people.
Yeah, look at this. Excuse me, how are you supposed to find someone who looks like a literal planet? Like, that's how.
Yeah. That one they could at least do a bodysuit for.
I mean, but it won't, you know, like...
I was impressed with how they did the fishmen, though.
The fishmen were actually done particularly good. There was
They left out the octopus dude. What's his name?
I was also thinking about the octopus man that they didn't do.
I'm like, how are they going to incorporate him later on in the series when the initial connection is part of the dynamics at play and the plot later on?
This
so I'm like,
this guy was done really well.
Yeah, Arlong.
Arlong was done really well as like with the prosthetic nose piece and everything. The vibe came across perfectly.
Perfect.
You know what could be fun is if you take like the... It could go really well or could go really bad.
Yeah. You were saying?
I really want to see
Rob Lucci.
what could be fun for you to do.
Yeah.
An idea, and you don't have to do it, I just think it would be really fun to see your take on this, is to take the screenshot of the anime, screenshot with live action, and then just side by side.
Comparison piece.
Yeah, I think it'd be very interesting. But yeah, I also love, if you look closely, the nose on Buggy
Yeah.
is his nose. The
I know.
prosthetic is.
It actually bleeds into the. It's amazing.
I was like, yes. But like, okay, I'm still trying to find like a character design that incorporates what I mean. Okay, well, we have like these like massive guys, right? But aside from them, there are these characters that really do look like upside down Doritos.
Genuinely so. And I mean, you've got the guys with the long arms, so they've got 2 elbows.
How?
No, it's not happening. They have to adapt it to make it believable. And if they did that with CGI, or it wouldn't be believable, and it would be a joke.
Yeah, look at him. Like he shows up quite often. Thingy mobs. Yeah. I love this man so much. Mihawk being a South African.
Yeah, Stephen John Ward.
Yeah. He showed up, didn't he? For
Did, yes, and I got his signature on my Mihawk.
I actually wanted to meet him. I wanted to give him a Luffy bobblehead that I have.
Cool.
Yeah, but I, being me, forgot to bring it on the one day that he was there.
He did go back on the Sunday.
Did he? I didn't know he was there. I didn't know he was there. On the thing, he just said like. He said it was only the one day that he was going to be there. So I didn't know that he came back on Sunday.
There's a little bit of history there, though, or a little bit of inside story.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened was, because he plays Mihawk and is local, he kind of figured, and because the series had just come out, he was like, okay, he agreed to go with Comic-Con, but he wasn't sure if anyone would actually pitch up for him.
Excuse the fuck out of me?
Right, so he was kind of nervous about that. He's like, why would people pay to go see him? So he's like, he'll do it, but... So he was really surprised at the turnout.
Bobby! Okay, sorry. He's never going to see this. Please come back so that we can love you. We're so proud of you.
If you snippet that bit and put it on TikTok, on Twitter, he's likely to respond. He's very active to people. Like so far, every tweet that I've like tagged him in, he's responded to. He's amazing.
Okay, so sorry. This is I'm gonna simp over this man moment right now. Even though I can never get his fucking name correct. I just know him as Mihawk. I didn't realize this man was South African. I was like, of One Piece, and they're such an amazing cast. They really, really are. Such an amazing cast. His character stood out to me. Like, the way he brought him to life.
It was amazing.
That was my childhood. Like, I was there. I believed him 100%. And then it turned out that he was South African, and I'm like, one of ours did that? One of our... like, and now you're telling me that this man was like, I'm not sure anyone would show... Please come back so that we can love you, sir. Like, I don't think you understand how much we adore you, and we're so proud of you, and you are fucking inspirational. Just... Anyway,
as a community, we may be slightly unhinged.
Slightly?
Love about us.
Hi, please come back. We love you. Anyway, end of the clip. End clip. Nettles, please come back. Please. So I know we got distracted by this, but
of course we did.
We did. But we did hit our 2-hour mark 10 minutes ago. because you see, I'm so good at keeping an eye on those things. So good.
When I was asked, like, how long is the interview going to be? I'm like, it's slated to be like 2 hours, but who knows?
Listen, I do try specifically with these ones to keep it by the 2-hour mark. Because, like, first of all, it's on a Sunday.
I work for myself from my house.
Yeah, but most people don't. They have work in the morning. And if we run late, then it's like middle of the night. So yeah, okay. Right. So what I like to do on Sundays, because it is Spotlight South Africa, I try to find South African streamers with which to raid. Giant Ewok, who is a South African streamer, is actually one of my high school friends, funny enough. And it's so hilarious to me because we sort of lost contact after high school. Like, we're still one of like that. We're friends on Facebook.
Yeah.
But, you know, but do we actually talk to each other aside from message each other happy birthday because Facebook told us to? No. And then we discovered that we both Twitch streamed, and we're all like, hello? What? Hi? So then we bonded over streaming. Anyway, he's playing Baldur's Gate 3. He's fantastic. He's lovely. He's hilarious. I sometimes just put on his streams for the ASMR because he's fun. Thank you so much for being here, Tessa. You're fantastic, as per always. I will be kidnapping you to make pit crews of lo-fi and building Sims buildings because I love you and I like having you on here. It's been great. Thanks for being here. This will be on the YouTubes when I have the energy to put it up, but I do try to put it up within the week so that you guys don't suddenly get overwhelmed with a whole bunch of videos at the same time. Love you.
Kind of you.
I know, shock, surprise. I'm actually nice and considerate. Anyway, bye. Wait, real quick. If you're not following Tess at Allanimemag and all other videos, please do it now. Okay, bye.